first saw this, because if you're someone who is looking to really add that extra element, take your cards and your crafts to the next level, or maybe you already have some scalloped edges, but you know, you want to start changing it up and add some other shapes to it, you will be getting 9 dies. Your largest is a little under 5 inches by a little under 7 inches. And you'll see here they have those gorgeous scalloped edges. The opportunities are endless. I know Anna's going to show you some of her examples. You know, we have some additional examples here, but just what an added element this brings when you are using dies like this to frame your cards, to embellish your cards, and to just really make them one of a kind.
Yes, now, Natasha, one of the things that's so pretty about the Scallop Compendium is that it's got a little stitched edge to it as well. So it's not just the perfect scallop.
Yes.
We're talking about being able to make something that this is a 5x7 oval. I love the little edges. There's nothing, every single one of these is uniform, and it is giving us that little stitched edge. You're making fancy frames with these that are concentric. You're able to make the rectangle and the oval along with a 7-inch border that will work for adorning just about anything that you want to make. Now, we give you some really great little idea sheet with ideas for the way that we created compositions, and I'm going to just die cut a plain piece of cardstock to start with. This is our gold matte foil, and I'm using the Empress Machine, and I'm going to make a double frame just by nesting those dies. Now, our compendium is one of the, that's what it means, is like it's all of one shape or size, and this is so easy once you have created this. Look at that. Everything about this I can now use, right? So I can use this frame, I can use this frame, I can use this, look at this, I can use the outer frame, which is so perfect, and then I can also use the inner pieces as well to create a card. And I'm going to do that with some mix and match colors of cardstock. And you see we've got the outer frame, we've got one that's going inside with the blue, and this is our Annalise paper crafting collection. So perfect. We can just inlay this, and you see how the dimension really comes together. And Annalise is, you know, such a easy paper kit to play with. We're just going to keep building from the bottom up. So here we'll just add one more Scallop Compendium frame, one more, and you know, it's like a clown car. It's just going to keep going. And here on your birthday, we're going to have a little cake and maybe a little bow. And there we go with something that
Anna.
When I think about like going back to where we started 30 years ago, this is one of those die sets that is really easy for someone that's just getting into die cutting. So everything that you're getting with the Scallop Compendium, you're going to make the rectangle, the beautiful stitched edges, and the oval.
I agree. I mean, this really can work for any card, and that's what I love, is the versatility of this. It doesn't matter what the design is. You can use this compendium kit and just add to it. She even cut it in half and added it down the center here for that additional design element. The sale price is not going to last. Right now, brand new, we are offering the 4 flex pays of $9.99, or of course with your HSN card $7.99, and you are receiving those 9 dies that really have a multitude of different ways to use them.
So I'm making something with the oval just because I think what's so pretty about having that scallop is that, look at this, we just start with something around the edges. I like a diagonal kind of composition. We're just going to go back with one after the next, and then all those oval sentiments from all the paper crafting kits and things that you might have already. You want to add just a few little embellishments in and around those ovals to make that come to life. And I think, you know, going back and saying, all right, this is something that is really simple, really easy to use, and it's a perfect complement to the things that you might already have in your craft room, because this is something that's not, you know, everything that we make, I would say, isn't trendy. It's right, all in good taste. never goes out of style. And one of the things that as you're rediscovering the ways in which you might be making a card for the 50th time, right? This is going to add a freshness to it. It's going to give you a whole different way of making something really beautiful. And that's what we do, Natasha. Everything we do is beautiful in the making, and our Scallop Compendium die set really just adds to that.
Oh, beautiful. You know, I think in general that's something where if you have any level of expertise with card making, being able to add that added element, that added frame. I mean, there's a reason that framing is the most expensive and sought after part of art in general. It is just what adds everything. And now you can have the framing in as many ways as you can imagine on any of the cards that you love, and also just making individual lines when you cut them, when you know, combine them together. It just adds so much of a pop. Look how pretty it is with that oval.
Yes, and even the rectangle, right? It gives you just that the focal point where if you're building with all of the frames.